place is here, the time is now, and the journey into the shed as that we're about to watch could be your journey. The day is Sunday, not unlike any other Sunday. Meet James and Jimmy, two souls inexplicably intertwined, operating on parallel planes of reality that on this day will come into acute conflict. James has been up since 6:30 a.m. as is his daily habit, passing the time reading the morning paper, sipping decaffeinated green tea with honey and lemon. He checks the clock with a sigh. Another hour before it's time to leave for church. For Jimmy, on the other hand, it becomes immediately apparent that something is not quite right. Yes, he has overslept. Not entirely an insurmountable tragedy, but one unfortunate circumstance that will set off a series of events, inescapably cascading throughout the day. While Jimmy rushes to church, James is already there. Looks like it's too early for children's church. Snack time should have started 20 minutes ago, and it's nearly nap time. Frantically checking the bag, he finds to his horror he has no food or coloring books, just a faulty ballpoint pen and a piece of stale chewing gum. Meanwhile, the lot full sign looms on the top of the hill, but forever the optimist, Jimmy circles the parking lot in desperation, hoping to find one last spot. He resigns himself to double park in the pastor's car, figuring he'll be out before the pastor will. Time marches on, merciless and methodical. When James catches a glance at the clock once more, he realizes he is missing the kickoff to the key game of the season. James, the biggest fan of the greatest team ever, will be missing the game. Daunted but not yet stopped, Jimmy presses on toward the goal. This can still be salvaged, if he can just find a seat. But it's too late. He's been spotted. There's no escape now. There's no turning back. Jimmy clambers to the middle of the row, angry and embarrassed. As their eyes meet, an uneasy realization begins to set in. Two parallel lanes of traffic suddenly circled upon each other, creating a paradox, a head-on collision of time and space. Fractured time mends itself and rewind. This new day is different in more ways than one. James is earlier than ever, but right on time. Jimmy is later than ever, but also right on time. Each happily arrives and leaves at their appointed time, restoring peace and order. How can this be, you ask? Where is this place, and when is it? In this year, or 100 years hence? No, there is hope on the much nearer horizon. Should you be worn out by the rigors of getting to church on time, if you are distraught from slavery to the clock, if you crave serenity, but still want timely worship with your brothers and sisters in Christ, then mark your calendars. The time is coming when you will have two options in the Twilight Zone.